Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, here in the Bluegrass State, where the hospitality flows freely. Home of the Kentucky Wildcats and the Big Blue Nation, ready for this collision today. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see, the number 24th ranked team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the second-ranked team, the Kentucky Wildcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. We go with a direct snap. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Big throw caught on the left side. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, but now it's second down. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to throw again. Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
On third down, he drops to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run the route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The offense scoring position with a new set of downs. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
No, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, that's a huge plus.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
The shotgun running play call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to settle out and bring the pressure.
And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch and up for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down and stick.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it for a big gain. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Kentucky 7, Ohio State 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. A gain makes it second and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Back in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up, and you can go get a touchdown.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That pass is caught. Only goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down. A completion makes it second down. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? And the offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Bringing pressure. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The offense sets up with a first and goal. Here's the option play. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, once in a while as a defensive coordinator, you roll the dice, take a chance, and hope to get home to the quarterback. It's exactly what occurred there with the free safety blitzing and sacking the QB.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw over the middle. He's got his man in the open field. And he'll be brought down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open and just puts it up in the air. And the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Wildcats. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Catch made over the middle. Oh, and it's a fumble. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And it's complete downfield.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
First down, looking to throw the ball. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And sack sets up 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. And he pulls in the catch. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make an...
Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
The freshman brings him down quickly. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Catch made on the right side. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at 38.
You know, more and more offenses around the country over the years have been putting this play in. I love it because it gives you chances like this to pick up an easy 1st down. The defense squeezes, that receiver gets to the outside, picks up a 1st down, and move the sticks.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Receiver makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. It's a quick grab.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to throw it again. Pass caught. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that, right?
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Past midfield. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Kentucky. The defense adds 6 points.
Boy, this linebacker's showing you he's got some serious speed. I mean, he's been pounding people play after play against the run. This time the ball's on the ground. I just thought he might pick it up. He shows us what kind of speed he has. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Wow, the PAT is no good.
That keeps the score. Kentucky 27, Ohio State 0.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick off.
Fields it just outside. A special teams disaster on the kickoff. Takes it back into the end zone. Tackled for a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They've got it behind the line. The option fools no one.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the first?
And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. He's going to take off. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Pickup of 6. Brings up second down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Kentucky 29, Ohio State 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
42 Spider.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The pass is caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Got him. He's sacked.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. There's the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be fourth down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. And we'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this fourth down play.
Ready, set.
Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Okay, ready?
That penalty sets up the offense with a first and goal.
Ready.
And the quarterback just kneels down.
On the double.
Second down after that previous play.
Ready, go.
Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Offense is going backwards. Now it's third down and goal. And it's a kneel down.
Okay, break.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Caught in the flat by the running back. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Caught by the back.
Important second down play coming up.
Brings up second down.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Second down play coming up. And the offense just takes a knee here. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. They've converted 2 of 3 so far on 4th down, and they'll stay aggressive here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. They took one last extra shot, but time runs out on this one. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.